Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, fellow TVCians across the globe. My name is Emmanuel Mtiniswa, a brother from another mother. So much excited as ever, so much spirited as ever. Today is the 23rd of July 2020, and they were actually heading towards the end of the month, July. And I would love to actually thank the creator of the Billion Coin, who is our admin. I want to also give respect or homage to all leaders who are actually doing the right thing, who are participating in the current events globally. As we know that we are in the merchants listing season, yes, we need to get our local merchants listed as soon as possible, by all means, by all energies that we have, because it is so much important for us to actually take TPC to the next level. The level in which we need to take our TPC is called mass adoption. Since we've been here for the past 4 years now, the Billion Coin has a membership of over 4 million members across the globe. And in other countries, there are special days where TPC is being used as a medium of exchange. So this is why we need to actually, all of us, say with one word in terms of promoting the merchants campaign listing. I'm here today once again to add also my unique voice in terms of the merchants listing campaign that is going on around the globe. We are now seeing many different developments taking place in terms of merchants. Merchants are now being listed for free in the Billion Coin database, because the aim is to get these local merchants per our countries listed in the currently listing page, so that they should as well understand, get to know what the Billion Coin has for them. Because the Billion Coin, as we know, is a private entity, is a private registered self-funded cryptocurrency with the mission to end global poverty, and as well as to empower its own members into being millionaires and billionaires. And hence we need to bring in merchants in the picture, so that as merchants, they also need to have added knowledge as far as how or what TPC is going to impact in their own environment as merchants, right? Now, I want to clarify the issue that the Billion Coin is a medium of exchange that is actually going to work for everyone, including merchants. So merchants need to know more about TPC. So the only way for them to be able to get exposure or the know-how of what TPC is, we have this important campaign called the Merchants Listing. So we are actually listing all merchants across the globe. All merchants, starting with smaller merchants, small business merchants, those who are actually in our streets. They are called merchants who are need to be listed by members of TPC, by people like myself and you, if you are a member in good standing. Now, the reason why we need to bring the merchants in place, as I have said before, it is to get the merchants to know more about TPC. Merchants must understand that the Billion Coin is a medium of exchange. They may as well, at the end of the day, become members also. After listing, they can also become members of TPC, where they can actually accept it as a medium of exchange for their services, for their goods and services. We, as the holders of these coins, we will have an advantage now of using or spending our TPC coins in those participating listed merchants in our localities. So I want to urge and add also the fact that all members particularly here in South Africa as well, must actually take the merchants listing seriously. We are in the merchants listing season, guys, and we need to actually help one another in terms of taking this process forward. We are actually the holders of these Kringle coins since 2016. And the only way to start to be able to spend the coin is to involve merchants. So the merchants listing campaign is a very important campaign that each and every member in good standing must actually take it seriously. Since we see that things are happening in other countries like Ghana, countries like Nigeria, countries like Cameroon, countries like the Philippines, and many other countries, of course, across the globe. The Billion Coin is now taking center stage through the merchants listing. Now, in order for us to behave clearly, we need to conduct ourselves in an ethical manner. We need to share this subject of merchants listing with our local merchants, and we need to work together as members of TPC. You remember, unity is strength. When we work together as a group or as a team, it actually makes things easier for everybody. It makes things easier for the members. It makes things easier for the merchants. In other words, we as TPCians, we have a system in TPC that is going to unite consumers and merchants. You see, merchants, some of our local merchants have had a hard hit through the effects of the corona pandemic period. So most of those small merchants are not going to make up. They won't be able to open up their businesses. But now, if we jump in and offer this kind of a system that is going to bring them closer with their consumers, definitely there will be opening. There will be opening because once they understand that TPC offers that opportunity for them, they're not going to actually to resist it. And the reason why merchants are going to be excited, it is because we have an app, a merchants business app, that is being offered by our administration. And through this app, they will be able to advertise their businesses, their specials, their events. They are going to be sending notifications as well to their particular clients. So this app is an awesome tool. They need it. Most merchants don't have this app, and this app is about 30,000 US dollars. Just imagine, it's an expensive app. They'll be able to get closer or to bring their merchants closer to them in terms of advertising their specials, in terms of advertising their promotions, in terms of actually sending messages across to their clients. You understand? So this app is offered by TPC, but they will have to pay a once-off of 25 US dollars. You see what I mean? Just a once-off. And they will be able to utilize this massive tool called the TPC business app. This is going to start early in September. This app is coming. We have been told by our administration that the app will be actually in place in the end of September 2020. So we need to get these merchants listed for now. When they listed, they just come in and get listed for free. They don't have to pay anything for now. Then as we educate these merchants about TPC, then they will start understanding that TPC is money. TPC is one of the medium of exchange with a value, you understand? And once they understand that the Billion Coin is also a community-based cryptocurrency, with a following of over 4 million members globally, then they will see the benefit that they get. And that once they understand that, once they get listed in TPC, they will be having their shops, their products, their businesses advertised through TPC free of charge. Then I don't think that they will really deny it. They will really need it. They need this kind of support. So as TPCians, we have a system in place which has been researched, which has been tested and tried, that it is going to help to promote our local merchants, our local businesses. So by becoming members of TPC or by being listed in TPC, they are going to have this kind of an advantage. So we are in the merchants listing season. We need to actually work together in terms of bringing merchants into TPC globally. This also works to our advantage as well, as I've said, that we are going to be spending our coins through these participating merchants globally. Now, I want to share with you something that I have designed for myself, and I would love all members, particularly here, to have this particular digital card as well. Normally, in order for us to approach our merchants, we need to have to brand ourselves in TPC colors, t-shirts and caps, as well as have business flyers and business cards, so that we can actually go around and sharing this wonderful concept called TPC. And we need to actually have this to send the message across that we are a community with over 4 million members across the globe, and we have a system that is going to unite merchants and their customers. So I've got something here that I've prepared for you that I would love to share with you. Now, let's quickly go to the screen sharing. Maybe this is going to give an idea as to what we are actually trying to do here in TPC. Let's go to the screen sharing, of course, and do this thing. Now, let me go here. I think I've got my wonderful card here. You can see here, it's simple. Let me just scroll down. Come on, card. Let me scroll down here. My mic. Right, here you go. You see? Let me remove this. I have a problem with my mouse. Let me do this. You see, this is my picture. It says merchant's invitation. It has got my cell phone number, +2779 661 9213. And it has got my link as well. It says Super Billionaire Promo 2020. Right. It doesn't want to go up. Let me just move it up a little bit. Right, the other one that I have prepared, you can see here from here, it says time to register merchants. You can design something like this. It's a digital thing. I have also have this thing here, this message. I'll read it from here. Let me just try and expand it. This also has my contact numbers. It reads as follows. It says, our Kringli community would like to support you with an offer. Let me take this one off. With an offer to advertise your business on our merchant platform for free, you see. And it goes on to say, Kringli community has been in existence for more than 4 years with about 4 million members. We are very loyal to patronize goods and services inside our merchants platform. It goes on to say, we can get you in just a few minutes. It costs you nothing to register. No obligation, is for free. Once you register and part of our merchant listed, you can now experience loyalty that comes from our members, that brings merchants and consumers together with love and respect. I have here with my cell phone number. You can see my picture. It's Emmanuel. It's a nice designed digital card with my contact number, of course, +27966619213. This is what we are intending to share with merchants. You can send this kind of a digital message through to merchants on this social business platform. You see what I mean? So it is time for us to prepare such wonderful tools for our merchants. If we are in the merchant season, we need actually to prepare ourselves. If you can't do this one, you can as well go for the simpler issues, methods where you can use your business cards as well as your business flyers, as long as it carries a message, it puts a message across. You can check here, it says Take Your Business mobile apps. You need to do it digital, guys, and actually share this with our local merchants wherever you are. Right, let me stop sharing here. Let me stop sharing there, guys. Let's go here. You see, this is what I have prepared so far for myself, and I would love to share this with my local members here so that we can actually work together as a team and take this subject of merchants listing ahead. Right, I think I have to go as far as this. Let me check on my chart. Oh, on my chart, I've got my wonderful brother Stephen Kefi. Hello, brother. How are you, Stephen Kefi? He says, hello, brother Emmanuel. Thank you so much, Steve. Thank you so much, very much, for actually coming up. Steve, the subject of merchant listing worldwide, we need to actually get TPC on the world global map, particularly the merchants. We have had a long travel since 2016. Now, this is the time where we need to actually involve our merchants. As I know, since I came into picture, into TPC, we have been actually discussing the Billion Coin without the inclusion of merchants. Now, merchants worldwide must understand what the Billion has to offer to them. Since we know we have had this effect of the negative effects of the pandemic that we're in now. So small business people have suffered, and most workers across the globe are seated at home without jobs. So the Billion Coin is going to help inject life back to those particular merchants that are struggling. So it is up to us as members of TPC to actually take this merchants listing very seriously. Take this merchant listing closer to our hearts, because this is our life. This is our lifeblood. The Billion Coin as a medium of exchange is our birthright. It is our lifeblood, Steve. So we need to engage our local people, members, to come on board. It is not difficult to do merchant listing. The only thing that we have to do, we have to walk tall and actually go out there and teach these merchants about the digital currency. Most of the merchants, some of them, particularly these small guys, they don't have an idea of what cryptocurrency is. Even the subject of cryptocurrency, to some of them, they have little idea. So we have been here for the past 4 years, building, getting the material from the administration of TPC, getting the education as far as the subject of cryptocurrency is concerned. So the Billion Coin, we are so much convinced it is one of those powerful medium of exchange that I have ever experienced in my life. And I'm so much proud, Steve, to actually be a member, to be a participant in the building of a new economy. And if we work hand in hand, definitely, maybe in 2020, the billion coin might be mass adopted. So this pandemic era in which we are needs billion coin. The billion coin as a medium of exchange is the solution, is the answer. So we have got members all over the world. The only way that will make us winners is to hold hands together and speak louder and share this concept of TPC with our local merchants. They will love it because they don't have this business app. This business app is so expensive, 30,000 US dollars. Here in South Africa is almost equivalent to over 500,000 rands, just imagine. So they don't have it. And they are just going to have it once they are listed. You see what I mean? They will have to pay only 25 US dollars once off. You understand? And they will be able to start now learning more about TPC. It is my task, it is your task, whoever you are all over the world, to engage merchants so that they will actually understand what we are here for. Now, I think I have actually emptied my bag. What I had for this afternoon, I think it goes as far as this. I want to appreciate you, particularly Mr. Stephen Kefi, as our TPC ambassador. My brother, you have been there. You have been showing love. You really look after us. And remember, I forgot to mention one thing. This is my 501 live broadcast since I came in. So I want to continue now to take this broadcast very seriously. And I'm so much spirited and encouraged by the meeting that I attended yesterday. Members must actually understand, Steve, that we have these daily meetings that we have with TPC admin. Those meetings are very, very important. Members must take the meetings very, very seriously. We learn a lot of things. Sometimes coming to the meeting and lending us your ears is something that is going to help you. You learn by simply listening to other people when they talk, even if you haven't said anything. But it is also good for us to be contributors as well, in terms of suggestions, in terms of comments. You will learn a lot of things during these live TPC administration meetings. And I want to actually bring it on the table that members, as members of TPC, Steve, and my brother Musa there, Baraji Aholu, you are so much welcome, my brother, into my live broadcast. I want to actually members to understand that the administration of TPC is showing humility, is showing love for us. He spends time with us on daily, 5 days a week, talking to us. He is so much intelligent, he's a generous man who listens to all the issues, to all the answers. He will answer even a small question, and he will broaden it to an extent that you will end up really understanding what we are here for. So I love the way he conducts his meetings through the chairmanship of one of our ambassador, Mr. Mbe Derek. It's a wonderful thing. It's a wonderful meeting. It's a great meeting, of which I want to encourage all members to take these admin meetings very seriously. If you attend these meetings, you will really understand. You will be highly spirited. You will really understand where we are going to as a great movement that was born in 2016, the 21st of March. This is the Billion Coin. We are in the merchant season. We need to work together in terms of bringing in merchants into this system. Let us make that initiative and get these merchants listed, particularly from now going upwards. Because as we know that out of the administration wallet, the TPC admin wallet, the admin has actually budgeted a stake of 250 million Am I right? Coins, TPC coins, 250. Yes, coins, so that they can be used for both for the merchants listing as well as this 100 super promo which is going on. And one other thing that I would love, that I admire these days about TPC, we are also encouraged to pay our admin fees, the crinkle cashback offices, any day of the month. This is a super promo that started in June. July is still active, it is still there up to August. So all members who are going to be paying their crinkle cashback offices, you will be getting these awesome coins, 100 coins. And just imagine, the value of one coin is now something over 12 million US dollars, one coin. As we know that our coin doesn't go down, it goes up always. As membership grows, the coin also gains by 1 grains of of gold. Remember, every living child and every living man and women joining us, the value of our coins goes up by 1 grains of gold. It's an awesome environment. The Billion Coin is really a true abundance-based environment, which is going to change many people's lives. In actual fact, it is changing. It has changed, particularly the poor of the poorest. If you are a member of TPC who participates fully, and by sharing the concept, you get paid. Look at the wonderful Bitcoin bounties. Look at these wonderful contests that are going on. People are getting residual income on daily, weekly, and monthly here in TPC. We have witnessed it. We have seen it. Things are happening. So, and again, we are encouraging all members here who are actually full-timers to become broadcasters. You see what I mean? Broadcasters. There are more voices that we have in this environment, particularly during the merchant season listing. It is going to make the world aware. We need to wake up the world. We need to awake the world, because most people are asleep. They don't know the subject of digital currency. They are still asleep, including some of our members, some of our leaders are asleep. So if we are going to be appearing as many as we can, broadcasting the subject of TPC, sharing the concept, the way in which you understand, and you know, your voice is so unique. Your voice is special. And once you become a broadcaster, you start understanding the values that you have. You start understanding the talents that God gave you. You start actually rediscovering who you are. You start understanding other people better. When you start understanding the world around you, you have a way of making the world around you become a better world. You see what I mean? So we are really encouraging all members to participate in the program of broadcasting. We have also been told that we are going to be compensated by a 1 full TPC coin if you are a broadcaster. Remember, before we were used to get some, I think, say 10,000 kringlets. Now the administration is changing gears, guys. It's trying to ignite actual love, energies amongst ourselves, so that we can actually all speak out about TPC. Let us speak out. Let us share this concept. Let us get compensated. You understand? Let us bring as many people in TPC. Let us sign in our newest prospects in TPC. Let us earn these Bitcoin bounties. Let us share whatever we are earning, because we are a self-regulated, self-funded entity. We fund ourselves. You just do the work, you get paid, you get funded. As we fund ourselves, we are able to fund our office as well. Remember, we've got the IT teams there in our office. We've got many things happening. The help desk is there for us. So we need to actually, we have got also the Goodwill project, which is headed by my brother Stephen Kefi and brother Enbe. These are our ambassadors who are actually will be going countries, particularly after when this pandemic thing goes away. We so much actually pray that this pandemic thing can leave us alone and go away, so that our ambassadors are able to visit us in various countries, so that we can actually create a bigger, larger platform of TBC. Now, Brother Stephen Kefi and Brother Musa Baraji Aholi, I want to thank you so much for showing yourselves in my live broadcast. Surely I wasn't expecting this, but here you are listening to me as I speak to you. You are actually motivating me, you are encouraging me. Thank you so much, guys, for showing up. May God bless you wherever wherever you are, your families, guys. Look after yourselves till we meet again in my next contribution. Thank you so much. Till we meet again. Thank you so much, guys. I have nothing more to say. I am so much grateful. Thank you so much. Bye for now. And I say bye. From me to you, your brother from another mother, I sign off. Thank you.